not going to judge you for.
Oh, well, going ahead. I'm certainly certainly going to. By the way, to this afternoon. Um, we've got books to show. This isn't entirely a ruse.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, which is the way it's spelled. Ruse. The English language is weird.
Ruse.
Yeah. Um, I don't have water. I have tea. Tea's good, but it's sugary. So
Well, maybe getting sugared up wouldn't be such a bad
maybe
idea right now.
I have a love for peach tea these days. Gail grabbed onto my arm, says, "You're getting skinny," because I used to work out daily. I never wanted these to become tits. I wanted them to stay pecs. I stopped about a year ago. I'm so addicted to soda. I want to stop that shit. So I did a video a little earlier. I was hoping somebody would jump on and I could talk because talking gets out of my head. My bird died. For those of you who didn't see the video, I didn't put a thumbnail on it or anything. Can't think of anything more fucking tacky right now than to do a fucking thumb. Okay, you know, rest in peace, Twiddles.
Mm-hmm.
My mother-in-law is a fucking demon.
Yep.
But if you don't believe me, I actually have a message from her daughter who called her a demon. She told me, "Calm down. She's a demon and you're not." Her room smells like piss and shit. Gail is constantly cleaning it. She doesn't care, by the way. This is a woman who would not allow us in her room, so we never went. And she ended up getting sepsis. We call it ambulance. They came in. They looked at us like we were abusing her. There was a pile about a foot, maybe 2 feet high, of used toilet paper in the shower.
Oh, God.
Why?
I don't know.
Mental illness.
So that to me told she hadn't, not only has she been not really properly cleaning herself, but she hadn't taken a shower in what looked like maybe months.
That's not compos mentis. That's,
well, they were going to blame us as well for that, and we were like, we never go in here because we're not allowed. So Gail starts cleaning up and everything, and today, oh my God, the smell was bad, so I shut the door, and that pissed her off. So she opened it. I said, "That smells like shit and piss, and you're not cleaning up." Gail is, and we got into an argument. And at some point in time, when I'm taking out the garbage, Twiddles jumps on my back. I don't notice. I really don't. I mean, I'm wearing it. It's guys. When do you see this? You know, I never wear sleeves. I never wear thick anything. So he lands on my shoulder. I don't even notice. I walk out. And I'm taking out the garbage and I throw the bag in and he goes, "Tweet." And I went, "Whoa, shit." And because I just noticed he's on my shoulder and I want to reach over, but the lid fell and he flies off. And I was telling you, if he had landed on the car, if he had landed in a tree, if he landed anywhere, that fucking hawk wouldn't have seen him. He landed on a white fucking driveway. And I'm running towards him. I'm yelling because I see the hawk coming. And I'm yelling to try to scare the hawk off. And I heard my bird cry when the fucking thing got it. And I didn't hear any more cries after that. I chased after him. I mean, it's a fucking hawk. He flew between 2 houses. And that was it. That's all I saw. And I hit the ground. I couldn't stand anymore. I walked to, I couldn't stand. And Gail, she heard me and she knew. If he just got away, I would have been calling his name. I would have just said, "Hey, Twiddles, come on." Because he's done this once before. That's why I don't let him out of the house anymore. Because he flew down the road. And he was on one of the houses. He got so scared he couldn't move. I'm standing there and he's just tweet. So I climbed up a truck to get to him. 53-year-old climbing up a fucking truck. So I come back in the house and she starts, it's my fault he died. And I'm like, will you just stop? Will you fucking stop? And every fucking time, ha ha, ha ha.
Jeez.
Your mother-in-law was laughing.
Yeah, my mother-in-law was laughing. And Gail was saying, do not fucking push him. Do not push him. Oh, it's okay for him to yell at me? Oh my God, yes. It's just...
Was Gail there when it happened?
No, Gail was inside the house. She heard me scream.
Wow. Where's your mother-in-law now?
The hospital.
Good, at least she's not there.
Gail was mopping the floor. She fell. Gail told her, don't go out. Don't leave the room. The floor is wet. She's in her bedroom. I told her she can get in your room. Just go to your room for today. You need to get in your room. The TV downstairs is mine. You're not laughing at me because I lost my baby boy.
Right.
And use my stuff. And
That's
here's the thing. Okay,
cool.
let me clear something. Let me clear something up. Gail and I treated this bird like a third child. Our child are grown. I never showed you guys what I do with this bird to treat him like my baby boy, you know? He would constantly, you would see him all the time fly over to my shoulder. He'd fly down to my hand. He liked, even if I'm playing a video game when I've got the controller, he would roost right here. And the thing is, if I had a particular exciting part of the game, he would get mad and he'd tell me stop moving. He's trying to sleep. We'd take crackers or something. If I'm eating French fries or whatever, I put it on my chest and he'd come over and he'll have it. That's a good way to bond with a bird. The thing is it's so easy to go, oh, you lost a bird. We treated this bird like a child does.
Anybody who's ever had a pet, I think, knows what you're going through. Because sure, it can be cringy if you call them your baby or your fur baby or whatever, but it doesn't make it any less real or true. Like every time I've ever lost a cat, I become a freaking wreck for a good long while. So I get it.
So he'll ask to get out of his cage he'll cheep, 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 and he has this door that he found he could lift and drop. So cheep, 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 boom, 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 boom. That's the way to wake me up. So I let him out of his cage, and he usually flies down to Gail for an hour or two, and he'll cuddle up right here. Like she doesn't sleep in the bed because she's got a bad hip, and we got a firm mattress, because we got the firm mattress because I've got a bad back. You know what you're gonna do. So I got her one of those bed toppers so we could share a bed again. But she's been sleeping on the couch because it's my softer, and he flies right here, and he'll just sit and he'll cuddle up with her, and then he'll fly upstairs when he's done, and he'll lay on my neck and just it's funny being trapped by something that's only an ounce.
Yep. I've been trapped by both cats and dogs. They have claimed me as furniture, and I've been sitting there for an hour. I really need to move, but I'm not moving.
One night, in order to get him to just go back to your cage, okay? You're a little annoying today. We put peppermint. We crushed a couple of peppermints while we're watching our shows and everything, and we put peppermint right here so he wouldn't bother us, because peppermint's supposed to make lovebirds go away. And instead, he came up, chip, 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 and I went, bird, and he smelled it on my mouth. It's like a freaking crack addict. And he goes straight for it. And so for Christmas, you want to talk about how I treat him like a child. Excuse me, I've got pop balls. For Christmas, I got him a freaking box of fucking mints. So anyway,
it's like the Iocane Tower from Princess Bride. He developed an immunity.
Yeah, I do have books to show, but I needed this so much. I don't do well with my thoughts.
Take your
Never
time.
have. So I needed somebody to talk to. I tried it. That was what I was trying to do this morning when I was telling the story, and I went, this isn't a good idea. It's because there's no one to talk to. So it's just me, you know, it's just,
take your time.
Yeah.
We're here for you.
And I do have books to show. I might not do an auction tomorrow, guys. I was getting books ready to take them down to the post office. I'll get them out tomorrow or the next. I might not do an auction tomorrow because in all honesty, I just don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
What you got to do, man.
Right now.
Yeah.
Bereavement leave, man.
I honestly didn't expect you to do one. I honestly had it in my head you needed to take the weekend. So
I'm seeing Michael has this blue profile thing, and his is popping out. Let me talk to everybody, and hello and thank you, by the way. I think when you're people of faith, no matter what faith, you understand that thoughts and prayers mean a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Because it just lets you know you're not alone. So I absolutely appreciate everything. I read it off to Gail and she felt better. She hated the fact that the first thing that pops up when you get to my channel is my profile pic. The profile pic, the what is the word? Not maitre d' for a channel.
Avatar?
Mascot.
Mascot, okay.
Twiddles is the mascot of this channel.
Oh, yeah.
So I showed her all of the comments on the video this morning, and she thought it was very nice. I showed her the comments on the tweet. She thought it was very nice. Okay. Austin, I'm getting stuff out. Thank you very much. He's saying, are you okay? Sorry about your bird, says Yule Carter. Sounded terrific. It was. I did. You probably would have. I was as dramatic as a freaking TikToker. I dropped to my leg. I was like on my knees, fucking going, no, this can't. It could not. I step outside the house because I expect him to come back. I've done that 5 times. We drove up and down the roads. I was standing here and I thought I heard him. You know, he has a very distinct pitch. I'll tell you what, this neighborhood is filled with fucking finches that sound just like him. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, Tevia. Sorry about Twiddles. Thank you very much, Joe. Hey, Matt, saw your comment earlier. Thank you very much again. No, not on live, Michael. I am who I am. I get on. If I tear up, I'm going to tear up. But I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the man up. Seriously. But you know what?
Not today.
It will, or I will, or I won't. You know, but I've never hidden myself from this channel. Never have. I don't think I ever will, in all honesty. Hey, Jughead, what's up? Hendrix, good on you for keeping your inner peace despite the taunting. I wish I did. Gail stopped me from doing something stupid. She really did. The fact that I will never raise a hand to my wife saved that old woman's life. Absolutely. Because I raged and I was not very happy. Now, maybe that
look you had in your eyes at the end of the first video when you were like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Yeah, I got a little concerned that you were going to. And I said, well, if anything, she deserves to be snapped on and gone off on. I was just
honestly, that's straight up evil stepmother, freaking Disney villainess territory. God,
she was yelled at, but Gail stopped. Gail stopped me and she hugged me and she forgave me, which I don't think I deserve right now. Because apparently the first time Twids ever got out of the house, it happened for what I know, 3 times. The first time was when he was young, and Gail didn't know she was wearing a sweater. Didn't know, and she walks out and he flies into a tree.
This really isn't your fault. It really isn't.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Hello to Phil Ailing. How you doing? At least his troubles are over now. He didn't have troubles. That's the thing. We made sure this bird lived better than we did.
Pampered bird.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he used to be in a cage like this, right? And I told Gail, and they said, no, we got to get him a bigger cage so he can fly around. My thought is that we get some chicken wire and we just chicken wire off a part of the house so he could literally fly back and forth in his cage. Instead, we got him. It's about 3 feet high and it's about 2 feet wide. It's a huge fucking cage. And I leave the door open to let him fly around. Yeah, look, hey, we suffer a little bit. There is a couple of places we can't reach that look like a freaking New York statue. there's even a post that I've been scrubbing and just can't get it. I haven't looked at the back of my TV in a month because it's too close to the wall, but I'm pretty sure that's about ready to explode. We do suffer when you let a wild or a live animal basically have free reign in your house. But
it happens.
I would rather that. It was so funny to me that when I let him fly around, he would always go to the bathroom and he would just sit on a towel. That's it. That's what he loved to do. I have a Twiddles towel. There you go. You're going to be on this one. Okay, we're going to use these. This is your towel. Because Twiddles towels, like the post and probably like the back of my TV and such like that, end up getting a little messy. But he always liked to do that. And I would turn on the water and I would put the fly thing, fly swatter on the across so he could use it as a bridge, and he would give himself a bath and such like that. He liked going to the bathroom when I went to the bathroom because before I would sit down and I'll make a little fun land for him to run around, put a couple of bobby pins down, and he'll attack them. Bring in oh my gosh, his fucking war with fountain pens. I never understood that.
Wait, he had a thing against fountain pens? I don't think we would have gotten along.
Yeah, he loved them.
You wouldn't think. Because if I'm writing something, he comes and he'll whip it out and then he'll pull the ink out of it. One time, Gail says she looked over at him, didn't know he had one, and his beak was just freaking covered in blue ink. I still have a wife.
I guess he thought it was a worm of some kind, maybe?
Let me tell you something about this part. Michael saying I still have a wife. Gail is fan-freaking-tastic. Sometimes I wonder what I am doing in order to make her happy. I don't go downstairs because of my mother-in-law, by the way. I am trapped in this room most of the day. She's not laughing at me. She's talking to somebody else right now. Because my original thing was I'm going to take care of the house while Gail works outside the house. I work inside the house, and she is a trooper. And she is loving and she is caring. I wish we did not lose those 7 years that we did when we were separated. I love the fact that we got old and fat together. now we look at ourselves and say, we're done being fat. Do you want to get skinny again? Yes. And it's freaking impossible. Do you know why? Because nachos are fucking good, man. Seriously.
Well, maybe the 7 years of separation made you, grateful for what you have or had.
By the way, Hendrix, Gail is too big for a hawk, right? Gail was talking about she was one of the ones, because I heard Twiddles. I swear to God, I heard Twiddles, and I grabbed the keys. Come on. She got in the car and she goes, lovebirds have very sharp beaks. Maybe he got away from the hawk. And I knew because I heard Twiddles cry when the hawk grabbed him. But I was just holding on, maybe a little bit of hope, and unfortunately not. I know how it feels to lose a pet and a friend, says Tevia. Good man, I'm sorry, but as one gets old, we lose things. It is a part of life. It's hard for me to think. Just recently, I lost my aunt who helped raise me. And it's hard to think that I now live in a world without the woman who raised me, or helped anyway. I get the feeling I lost him 4 months ago. I'm still crying at times, says Undead Quinn. It's pretty rough. I mean, it's a bird.
I still have dreams about the cat that I lost. I will have the most vivid dreams about this cat that I lost, and I will swear that she came home or that she came back, and then I'll wake up and I'll be pissed for the rest of the morning because the dream was so vivid, and I now have to deal with my cat being gone again. I still have one cat, and he's good and everything, but they have individual personalities, and so you grow accustomed to their individual.
Yeah, it's not because you can say, like I said, you could say it's just a bird. I mean, it's just I lost a bird, and birds are replaceable. I could right now go out and get another bird, but will that bird do the kisses thing? Will that bird wake us up with the door? Will that bird be able to escape from every other cage we ever bought him?
Will that bird develop an immunity to peppermint that makes you think
know, right? Will I kill him when I give the peppermint to him because I think he's going to be like Twiddles? It's not just the animal, it's the memories, it's the experiences and so forth. So I understand somebody getting upset. I really do. I got a book that I had last week. I didn't know I ordered it twice. I do, like I said, I do have books to show for the auction, but it might be next week's auction. Gail said she's okay with it. I just don't want to do anything. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much, Michael. This is for you and the loss. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I really do. It's very kind of you. When I first saw the thumbnail, I assumed he died of old age since he's getting quieter and quieter through the years. He was an old man. You know, I call him my baby boy, but in all honesty, he was 13. How old? Gail. How old? I'm on the phone, man. Oh, sorry. How old was Twiddles? 13 years old.
How much is that in bird years?
I have no idea. I know they only live to about 15. So he was getting on, but that was part of what hurt. He's supposed to die an old man. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to see him lying dead on the cage. I can't even give him a burial. Let's see. When I saw that, I lost my dog night as I started my new job. Poor thing, he couldn't even stand up on his own. He was always wanting his head rubbed. A while back, we had a dog that lived with us for a decade that passed on too. I know it's a hard thing, man. It's the small things you remember and you don't beat. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll stop. You know, maybe tomorrow it'll be okay. You know, it's eventually. Time won't heal. What's that I heard recently? Time doesn't heal the wounds; it just puts a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah, that's about right.
I think that was from The Holdovers, by the way, which is a really good movie.
You'll still be wondering where he is for the next few days. Trust me, because I do the exact same thing with my cats. Like, if I lose a cat, I will be for the next couple weeks still hearing them like phantom noises and stuff, and it's just like my rational mind knows that they're not there anymore, but that doesn't change the fact that I have become so accustomed to their presence in my life that it does not click in your brain for the longest time that they are actually gone.
Yeah. Anywho, this does help. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm about to lose it, but Michael, like Mike said, not live. I showed Gail the video, by the way, and I watched it. This is the first time I did not watch the video. I don't usually watch live streams back. But when I showed her the comments, of course, the video pops up. And holy shit, you're right. I looked insane at the end of it. I just looked like I was done. So anywho, yeah, life goes on. What is it? Hold on a second. What is it? It's the Christmas Carol. All I remember is Kermit saying this, but life is a series of comings and goings.
Yeah, but you're well entitled to your mourning period, and you take as much time as you need.
Yeah, by all means, especially having dealt with your mother-in-law. That is the icing on the I want to hurt this woman cake for me. Like, the idea of one losing a pet like that, but 2, having someone straight up laugh about it, that kills me. I just that's literal Disney villainous behavior, and I don't know your mother-in-law. I have no desire to know your mother-in-law, but based on the impressions that I get from her just from that one anecdote, I get angry on your behalf, so I can't even imagine what you would be feeling.
Yeah.
Because that would have been okay, you need to leave right now as soon as she started laughing.
I started getting a hold of the family, everybody. I told them, you need to get your mother out of here. I don't like myself with her in this house. You need to go. You need to take her out of my presence. You know, that kind of stuff. I think I might have used harsher language than that.
Yeah,
but
understandably. Because again, straight up villainous behavior is what that was.
2 months to Indiana. You're almost there.
Yeah. To the point where when my sister-in-law, God bless her, she tried to contact my mother-in-law's sister, and she says, well, I'm not going to get involved. And I said, I'll tell her to get fucked about that and come get her sister. And I upset my sister-in-law, obviously.
Well, between the hygiene thing of her room and the laughing, I don't blame you. She sounds like she's not compos mentis, and that even aside from that might just be a bad person.
Everybody knows. And everybody knows about the mother-in-law too. How she's fucking evil, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you brought that up.
She's narcissistic, by the way. We looked it up. I used to read about psychology all the time. I had an inkling. But there's 2 types of narcissism. One is the I'm great, wonderful, beautiful person, blah, 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 and kind of falls in love with oneself, so forth. And the other one is there is no world but me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm paraphrasing to break this. There's more clinical.
Yeah, the world around me. The world stops for me. Yeah.
Carol is the latter. She is very much. You're living in my world. She's very much that type. Yeah.
Her borderline personality disorder, probably, considering it's more common in women than men.
Bingo.
Yeah. So that's what ended up happening there. But I've never known myself to be more angry. I've never known myself to be capable. Like, I always assumed if somebody came after my family, I would kill you.
Yeah.
Without question and hesitation, and I would go to jail. I've never really experienced the rage, though. I've never really experienced that. I just need this person out of my life in some way, shape, or form. It's really, I do not like that. I am, by trade or by experience, Buddhist. I'm very usually, I'm sorry, guys. A lot of the rage is for laughs.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go.
You're an entertainer by inclination.
And I think I really care that much about, so yeah, I get it. An angry Englantine is a fun Englantine is something somebody said. So, I do feel the way I feel about the subjects, but it's easy come, easy go.
You feed into it for entertainment value.
Yeah, it's pie crust, easily made, easily broken. It's just the way that is. This was real. This wasn't, ooh, I'm mad at the SJW for comics, which I might yell and scream about. This was real. My baby boy's dead, and I don't need that. Hello to Mega Arts. Sorry for what happened to your little bird. Appreciate it. Thank you. He's really was a part of the family. I mean, I would kind of laugh at the way me and Gail fawned over him as another baby. I kid you not. We go figure. I mean, we got Christmas presents. I got him Christmas presents. A great Christmas present, by the way, for a bird is wrapping. That's it. Let them go to town because they'll nest. They'll all the way through. They'll build a nest with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the greatest things you can get a bird. I know that feeling. I lost on a dog and ago I was hit by a car. I know, and it's that instant thing. I wish we had found a body. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. They do sound toxic to be around. A narcissist is. You can actually look on YouTube. Gail has done this. We have done this. It'll talk to you about how to deal with narcissistic parents and such like that. It's kind of a community, a support group and such like that. I even looked up a video I saw once that had how to deal with someone who was raised by a narcissist. Gail has tendencies.
Well,
because that's what she learned. They're not natural to her.
Right.
There's just those, we all have our learned responses from our parents. And
they call it the dead or devouring mother in psychology, and that seems to be what your mother-in-law was or is. So yeah.
Twiddles sounded like a beautiful way to bond with your family. Twiddles was he was so much fun. He was annoying. He was funny. And he could cuddle, so he was loving, and he knew, and I knew what the way he was reacting. I told you guys about the way, and it's hard. If I had video, you would have seen. I don't take these kind of videos, but him putting his beak up to get a kiss is one of the cutest things I'm ever going to remember, especially because he was jealous. I kissed Gail, and he'll like tweet, and he'll put up his beak, and I'll kiss Gail and tweet. So I'll bounce back and forth just to get him to do that. And anytime I did that, Gail would lose it. She thinks that's the most adorable thing in the world.
You'll find yourself reframing those annoying moments though, and they'll be endearing moments now.
Okay, yeah. You know what I miss already? First of all, this fucking house is way too quiet. I'm not kidding you. I thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be nice just to have a day without tweet? No, it's not nice at all. I need it. I need it right now.
Mm-hmm.
James, he got out and he got eaten by a hawk, and I couldn't stop it. He was on my shoulder when he got out. I feel very responsible for it right now. Maybe at some point in time I'll listen to you guys, but right now I feel very responsible for it. Hey Amy, how you doing?
Well, you gotta work through your feelings. You can't just. They're not a thing you can just switch on and off.
And saying my
eardrums even if they were.
You know what's funny about this is I would get complaints. Somebody would be like, "Hey, I just started your channel. Don't know if I could continue because cheap." And then later, it's like, "Oh yeah, hey, where's Twiddles? I'm not hearing Twiddles. What's going on?" Yeah.
It could be worse. You could be one of those people who just who has the smoke alarm that they don't check the battery for.
Yeah. Oh
at least your ceiling bird is actually a ceiling bird.
My bird's not going to react to the smoke alarm. Or the door alarm, for that matter. When you open the door, you hear the alarm. Cheep, cheep, cheep. To which the bird will go, cheep, cheep, cheep.
Because he thought it was another bird talking to him.
Yeah. Amy's saying, we miss you, Twiddles. Yeah, we did. But yeah, that's what happened. The bird's sitting on the green screen, and you see through them. I know, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody, you know what? I get so many comments about that, about the phantom bird.
On the plus side, though, this means you have hours and hours of footage of him that you can look back on anytime you feel like.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what's really funny? Is sometimes on the videos or live streams, Twiddles would cheep. And if he's in the room, if I'm rewatching a video or if I put it on just because, yes, I give myself watch.
He'll get in arguments with himself.
He will. It'd be cheep, 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 cheep. So yeah, sometimes okay, go at it there, Twids. My
cats do that too. If they're ever caught on anything and I'm rewatching it, they'll get in arguments with themselves, or they'll react as though there's another cat nearby.
Now, I understand what Hendrick's saying though with the eardrum. Like if he's over there, if he's in the bathroom or even on my shoulder, that's fine. But sometimes he would plop right next to the mic and just rip. And that is, yeah, I know this because every morning, and I sleep on my side, he'll land right on my shoulder. Cheap, right? Okay, that's a way to wake up.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't say morning. Usually it's 11:30 to noon, but there you go.
I mean, we all made the joke. We all made the, oh, he's so bird brain jokes and everything. But it was also your thing, and it was done because, like you say, he kind of became the channel's mascot, and we're just kind of he's annoying, but he's our annoying in joke. God damn it.
I do appreciate this, by the way. This is exactly what I needed today, guys. Thank you very, very much. I'm not stopping. I just want to tell you that it's this is what I was looking for. I was trying to find, please, somebody talk to me. Come on, talk to me. And yes, I appreciate you giving me your number, but that wasn't the kind of conversation I needed. You know, I don't know where.
I just wanted to make sure you knew you weren't alone. So
I appreciate that too, dude. I needed this where we could talk and start joking and start appreciating and
it's
not
like a wake.
Instead of hearing that scream when the hot got him, you know, I'm thinking about the good times and I'm thinking about the other stuff. And yeah, I'm hurt like hell. But
the little annoyances that you're gonna miss like hell now that they're not there.
My brother tried. When I got a hold of you, my brother said, here's my Discord link, come talk to me, but I couldn't freaking get my mic to work. So my brother tried, God bless him. I told him, get on StreamYard, you know, we'll talk here. I tried to get a hold of my daughter. My daughter's going to be crushed. Ashley is in, yeah. Ashley is in, she's not here. I sent her a message, but she's going to need help. I'll be here for her. Yeah, once again, I'm very appreciated that you guys understand. It's not just a bird, it's a bird. It's a life, you know. It's yeah, 12 years we've had this thing, this creature, this member of the family. This happened this very morning, Austin. This very fucking morning, my bird was taken. My little baby boy was taken. I don't want to do anything. I'm not hungry even. I haven't eaten all day.
Well, by all means, you know, take whatever time you need. The community here will understand, I'm sure.
I was gonna tell Gail, let's go to the movies or something where we can sit and be brainless. We'll watch Aquaman. That's a perfect time to watch it. Maybe we won't be depressed.
Watch Wonka. Maybe Wonka's a really good movie for something like
maybe
this.
This traumatic experience would actually make Aquaman better. You know. So.
I mean, maybe, but also,
I'm trying to make a joke here. Don't. It's a bad joke.
Sorry.
Yeah, but there you go.
And yes, for those playing the drinking game at home, Dalton ruins a joke. I'm sure that's somewhere on the drinking game.
I don't know if I'm going to do an auction tomorrow. Very much is leaning into no, because I was getting packages ready to send out. After I send out packages, I get the auction ready. I am not doing anything right now to do the auction. It's just not in me.
Take a few days off. It's fine.
I will get stuff out. I do apologize. I haven't. This isn't a misappropriated funds thing. It's a dead family member thing. And I will do one sometime. It's just I am not up for it right now. And since I'm not preparing for it, I'm not going to be ready for it tomorrow. So I'll get that. And once again, I apologize for any inconvenience. But you know, I've just spent 40 minutes telling you why. Okay, but I did get stuff in. And I cannot believe, did I really spend that much money on these few books? I hope they do sell. Feels fucking tacky. It does. It feels fucking tacky, but that's what I called the video, right? Unboxing. The books came in. Okay. Be with your family and feel. I want to do that. I actually want to go out with my wife and my child. I don't want to just, you know, I guess when I say I don't want to do anything, I don't want responsibility. If that makes any sense.
You need to take a day off and
yeah, just to kind of you know, just empty it, you know.
Yep.
Hendrik says, I was just happy to be here. God bless you, dude. Two things made me laugh. That was one. I'm just happy to be here. I don't know how you said that, but that's how I'm taking it. I'm happy to be here. You know, even if it's a bird wake, I'm just happy to be here. Thank you very much for that. Two things made me laugh because of this. I apologize normally, but this is an open comment. I saw this today. I appreciate, once again, thoughts and prayers are very freaking important. But let me show off some of the comments and such here with on the Twitters. Hold on, let me pull this. And Ming Na Wen is at the Comic-Con today, or not today, coming up. Okay. I said this, told the story. And we got Keenan from Clownfish just said, I'm sorry. We got Dark Philly with I'm so sorry. It's a terrible thing to happen. Wish I had something to make damn Hawks. I kind of thought that was funny at the end. Darn Hawks. My condolences. Gene Gentry sent hugs. I'm sorry from Tehillim and Nerdy Texan. But it was this one right here. I'm sorry, brother. What is this, Magenta Man? God bless you. When I saw this stupid fucking meme, it did it. It did it. But yeah, Zach and Frugal both sent theirs, and it was really, really nice. This is really, and by the way, I also like this one where Mo was saying, let's have a minute of silent prayer. Let's have a minute of silent prayer. Yeah, I love it. Just lift the lid, point the camera at it, and say, there they are. Wait, what? I don't get that. Wait, what is else? It said Jim. I don't see anything. Take whatever time you need, says Amy. Of course, no one would hear of you doing otherwise. Amy, you know what? I think here's something funny. I've been looking for you and your sister. We went to Publix. I'm like, okay, are you? We went downtown. I was like, okay, let me keep an ear out just in case the Lester sisters are here. I want to meet them. Yeah. We'll wait until you're ready. Thank you. The unboxing will keep. You're right. You're right about that at the very least. All right. That's not the way I wanted things. Where is it? Where is the one we usually use? That's not it. It's the other way around, right? There we go. Okay. I usually have them in line of what I